Rich Dad, Poor Dad author Robert Kiyosaki explained a very interesting concept he calls the cash flow quadrant. According to him, the gap between the rich and the poor is very thin. While people on the right side of the quadrant strive for freedom, those on the left side of the quadrant work for money because they need stability, that they won't have to put in a lifetime of hard work. These 8 items can make someone wealthy and prevent them from ever working again. Number 1. A business. At some point in time, all of us have been awestruck by successful entrepreneurs. We inquire as to know how they accumulate billions of dollars in a single lifetime. We occasionally fall prey to Hollywood tropes as well. We believe that the really wealthy are corrupt and cruel cronies who never worked a day in their life. But our biggest mental barrier, this way of thinking, keeps us poor for the rest of our lives. Every ounce of our labor and blood must go into building a successful firm. Finding a business concept and effectively expanding it into a global firm are no easy feats. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Mark Zuckerberg were all self-made, extremely wealthy business people who achieved success via a combination of perseverance and hard work. The distinction between passive and active income is the same as that between wealthy entrepreneurs and salaried workers. Employees work hard their entire lives, but entrepreneurs work extremely hard during the first few years to build a business. Entrepreneurs build businesses and assets that continue to generate income long after they stop working. Entrepreneurs protect their own life and the lives of their families, in contrast to employees who live paycheck to paycheck, while employees die poor without leaving anything behind for the next generations. Number 2. Real estate. One of the best ways to accumulate millions in net worth is to start your own business, but it's not the only one. We all come from various financial backgrounds. For many of us, being able to support ourselves financially requires having a stable job with benefits. With these limitations, taking the risk of leaving job stability and starting a business isn't always possible. But that doesn't mean you have to constantly injure your back. If you start making the correct investing decisions at the right moment in your life, even while working with someone else, you can still escape the rat race. Purchasing real estate seems out of reach but when you're young and making an average salary. However, that's where OPM comes in, and in Robert Kiyosaki's words, OPM stands for other people's money. Simply put, he advises people to take out loans to buy rental property. These investments give you a second source of income in addition to your regular 9-to-5 work. Mortgage and other expenditures are covered by the rental income, leaving you with some extra cash in your pocket. Number 3. Paper assets. We are all aware by this point that investing time and work into the business or piece of real estate will pay off in the long run. Most of us work 10 to 12 hours a day, so we don't have much free time. In these situations, Robert Kiyosaki offers an alternative path to financial freedom. People in a time and money crunch will find it much simpler to start, although it does need disciplined spending habits. Rather than wasting your hard-earned money on weekly trips to bars and pubs, you can choose an instrument based on your comfort level with risk because each one carries its own risk. You are relieved of the burden and managing a company or piece of property thanks to these resources. They also give you the chance to invest in other people's lucrative and successful enterprises. The sooner you will save and invest, the more time you'll have to add new passive income sources to your portfolio and escape the grind of the 9-to-5 job. Number 4. Commodities. Do you know why the dollar keeps gaining or losing value? Paper money is not real because it is a concept created by humans. Governments only support it because it has value, and they can support it because the FED can print more of it whenever they want. This implies that the dollar today has no intrinsic value. The dollar is the most valued currency since the US is a global superpower. The country's currency will take the place of the dollar if any other nation succeeds in overtaking the US to become the international superpower tomorrow. Saving in a single currency is thus never the greatest strategy for generating wealth that will last for several generations. Nobody knows when that piece of paper will no longer be valuable. All really wealthy people invest in what Kiyosaki refers to as God's money in order to overcome all these drawbacks of paper money. Gold, silver, oil, food grains, and even meat will continue to be valuable to civilization for the foreseeable future. When it comes down to it, commodities are irreplaceable assets because we require them to survive. To travel and conduct business, we require electricity, and to store our money, we need precious metals. Paper assets are unable to fulfill these needs due to supply constraints and steady demand. As a result, adding a few investments in commodities to your portfolio will always be a good option. Number 5. Time. Time is money is a cliche that we've all heard, right? Do you understand how it came to be? Time is regarded by economics as humanity's most valuable resource. Most NFL players go bankrupt the day after they make their first $1 million because money comes and goes. But time that has passed cannot be recovered. Your best quality is that you're young, because you can still have that long life ahead of you to make up for the lost money. It enables you to take more chances. However, once you reach old age, there is no turning back. Making the most of your time is consequently crucial to retiring rich. A person who starts investing from the age of 20 will amass much more than a person who starts at the age of 30. Even Mr. Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha, recommends individuals to start early. Developing new abilities is another method to make the most of your time. Number 6. Your health. Time management is more of a mental endeavor. In order to achieve all of your objectives and ambitions, you must be in good physical condition. Most of us don't take care of our bodies when you're young. We indulge in junk food, unhealthy restaurant fare, excessive alcohol consumption, or even a few cigarettes. We believe that because of how hard we've worked, we should be given some leeway. And after that, we return to work in good spirits, eager to make more money so we may repeat the process. Before you know it, we find ourselves caught in the pattern. These harmful behaviors also reduce our existing income, but they also leave us with enormous riches that will be eroded by medical expenses as we age. Instead, we should take care of our bodies by exercising frequently. Along with working harder and earning more money, we can also live long, healthy lives with our families and other loved ones. Number 7. Online assets. Do you know what it costs to start a YouTube channel? Nothing. It is all free. Also, have you ever discovered something interesting through a YouTube video? Everyone has a skill they are good at. Some of us are excellent cooks, some of us enjoy making people laugh, and some of us are computer geniuses. Why not use your knowledge and skills to assist those who are having trouble with a task you are proficient in? And if your expertise is genuinely needed, once you have a certain number of subscribers, YouTube will compensate you. Number 8. Your network. Have you ever heard the saying that a happy client is a referring client? This simple proverb illustrates why building a personal brand or goodwill is essential to the success of any enterprise, no matter how big or small, even though doing good work might lead to early success. A few customer referrals can dramatically change the paradigm for you. Consider starting a catering company. Every event you cater to grows your network, so they will call you the next time they throw a party if the attendees enjoy your meal. As a result, in addition to doing great work, you also need to consider how to market yourself. You are eagerly anticipating your accomplishment. People need to know that you are responsible for all of that excellent work. If you found this video helpful, make sure to leave it a like and also subscribe to our channel to view more videos on personal finance.